I got the milk, baby.
I got the milk, baby. I got the milk, baby.
I got the milk, baby.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Playhouse. It's your girl Clutty, and I'm here with the one and only
B. Carter.
Yes, sir. So this is actually my father, and I am 22 years old, and he is just now back in my life. He came back with the milk, y'all. He came back with the milk. So guess what? Today I'm finna interrogate him. I'm going to interview him. Why in the hell were you not in my life as a child?
Cause I don't like kids.
Okay, cool.
I'm just messing with you. I had a lot going on back then. I was young, dumb, ignorant, immature, and horny.
Absolutely disgusting, by the way.
It was a lot of things that I didn't care about. I cared about my children, but it was easy for me to walk away from things that I felt like was a stressful situation because it was easy for my parents to walk away. That's what all I knew. You know? And I feel like one day we were going to connect and we'll be able to hash it out. And if I'm not here now, when I do come, that's going to be when you need me the most.
Facts. You know, me and my dad have recently reconnected. I moved out of my people's house, and I feel like that new chapter kind of brought me to this new place in my life. I feel like he came at a great time. I'm an adult, and we can kind of have more of an adult connection now. And I think, like he said, you know, now that he's here, we could connect in a different way. So, with that being said, y'all,
Get into it. You want to go in the Rango and set the camera up on the dashboard?
Ain't no smoking in there though.
I smoke at all rentals. All you got to do is wash that mug, wipe it down, vacuum it out. Oh, you still recording? Budget. I don't smoke in y'all rentals.
We about to spark up. We about to get real. So I got a few questions I want to ask my dad, and just kind of see what's going on for real with you, man. Like, why did you leave me? So we had to move in the car, y'all, because goddamn, the wind out there was crazy. So me and my dad are going to engage in a ceremonial ritual right now. We're just going to talk about why he was absent, why he chose to show up now, and just what makes an absent father. What is the psychology of an absent father? What has your father gone through in life that pulled him away from you in your childhood years? I think that's really important for you to understand the psychology of your parents, because that makes up who you are as a person. So we're going to explore that today. Yeah, if you got something to spark up with you, go ahead and get that sparked up. Join us, and yeah.
So are you going to go to some custom music playing and then like an intro?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So the intro is going to be you walking in the door with the milk.
Okay.
Right?
I owe $2,000 and some change, and I'll be done with child support for y'all too. Your mother didn't hit me over the head, so it wasn't, you know.
He said he owed child support money, y'all, but at least he owning up to it, though. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that you should keep in mind when it comes to anybody coming back into your life is accountability. Is that person willing to be accountable and hold themselves accountable to the things that they may have fucked up on? There's nothing wrong with bringing somebody back into your life. We all make mistakes. But is that person holding themselves accountable? That's a great question. Make sure you're always asking yourself that. I was skeptical to have my dad back in my life because you can harbor a lot of hatred towards someone that you needed as a child. So I'm not going to neglect the fact that I needed my dad when I was a child. And not having him there caused me to go through things in my life, you know, that could have been prevented at the end of the day. We got to be real. You need your mother and you need your father. It's a masculine and a feminine energy. That is the universal balance. So if you're lacking one of those energies, it will cause you to go through traumas in your life because you are out of balance. But one thing I'm noticing about my dad is the fact that he is able to come through and be accountable now. You know what I'm saying? It may have took some time, but that's why we're here today. We're going to kind of pick his brain and see, you know, why are you the man you are? Why are you here today? What have you been through that has changed you? What have you been through that has changed your perspective, you know? So I guess the first question I got for you, Dad, is when you had me, where were you at in life when you found out that I was coming into the world as your new daughter?
You were conceived? At that time in my life, I was, honestly, me and your mom we was vibing. we still was fresh. We still didn't know each other, but we were vibing. And for the most part, looking back at it, it was more of we should have just stayed friends with probably benefits and, you know what I'm saying? But it was just so good and so fun, you know what I'm saying? And how I talked to women then, everything was a relationship. Oh, let's be together. Instead of just saying, like, let's just continue to be friends. Let's strap up. Let's, you know. But it's the reason why you're here. I loved your mama then. I love her now. We don't got to talk. We don't got to. I love her. She gave me 2 beautiful children.
Basically you saying that, you know, you felt like y'all should have just stayed friends at that time. So that's how you felt when I came into the world. You felt like you have 2 beautiful children now, so you appreciative, but you felt like at that time it should have just been, you know, on some friendly shit.
And I was a whoremonger.
Huh?
You get what I'm saying? And a whoremonger is and your mother's not that, but a whoremonger is a master of whores.
Okay, now you're chasing clout.
You get what I'm saying? I was just looking for love, and your mama was giving it to me.
So with that being said, right, I remember we briefly talked about, you know, mommy issues, right? A lot of men who kind of jump from women to women, they have issues with their feminine energy in their life, right? So how do you feel like, did you have mommy issues? Like, do you feel like, why do you feel like you were a whoremonger?
Because I was looking for the love that I wasn't receiving from my mother. And each woman that I met, honestly, filled in some type of void, some type of gap in areas where my mom wasn't. Like, you know? And it made me feel good. It made me feel special. It empowered me.
What do you feel like they was giving you your mom didn't give you? Like, if you could point out 2 specific things that you found in each woman.
Well, for one, I wasn't getting black eyes. I wasn't getting cussed out, degraded, and just mistreated. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, yo, my childhood was, like, terrible, because it was some good times. Like, you know,